What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we finally have the Giants connected franchise. We're going to start off in the preseason against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and initially I was just going to put a highlight reel for you guys to see, but that would be pretty boring to watch, so I just wanted you guys to watch almost everything. I'm just going to put the highlights in there really, but how I was going to do it is like do it from the instant replay and you guys see a compilation of that. But I'm just going to commentate over, the good and the bad, basically the gist of the games, minus the boring parts. So we start off, first drive, Ben Roethlisberger, he starts running. The linebackers do not see it, and he's later tackled by Jonathan Casillas. Ben Roethlisberger not known as a runner, but was a runner there. Then we take over 2nd and 2. Le'Veon Bell takes a handoff to the right and is stopped immediately by Dalvin Tomlinson, the rookie, and company. It's now 3rd down and 4. Ben Roethlisberger drops back, rolls left, and completely misses the mark on Jesse James, forces a punt. 3 and out for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now it's the Giants' first drive, and Paul Perkins minus 2-yard gain, and you're going to see a lot of that from Paul Perkins in this preseason game as Eli Manning tries to give him some reps here. Audibles out of that, and quickly hits a play action and hits the rookie Evan Ingram, first round pick in the 2017 draft, gets his first reception of the NFL, his NFL debut catch right there. All right, so Eli Manning hands off to Paul Perkins, and this is on an 0-1 trap. So it was designed to get him the A-gap clear, and he was able to gain some yards off of that 3-yard gain for Paul Perkins. It's now 3rd down and 7. Eli Manning looking long for Odell Beckham, and did he keep his feet in bounds? If he did, that's an amazing 31-yard reception in the preseason game, but it's overturned. He did not keep his feet down. The Giants punt it. Ben Roethlisberger on the ensuing drive. And Ben Roethlisberger looking downfield, and Andrew Adams bats that one away. As you guys know, Andrew Adams is on the trade block right now, so he's playing to impress a couple teams out there on the market looking for a free safety. Now from that forward pass, it backs him up to 2nd and 14, illegal forward pass. 2nd and 14, Le'Veon Bell on the draw, picks up a couple yards there, 10-yard gain. We now move on to the Giants drive, 3rd down and 10. Like I said, I'm going to be skipping through some parts if it's boring. So the Pittsburgh Steelers wound up punting, and it's 3rd down. And look at Shane Vereen doing what he was on the Giants for as a scat back, a pass catching back on the screen. Great job by Shane Vereen. Now it's Paul Perkins with the carry, and he can't make a one-on-one defender miss. He is later tackled. I believe that's Hilton. He is tackled by Hilton on a one-on-one. So I formation, Orleans Darkwa doesn't see Bud Dupree setting the edge. He had a hole in the B gap but couldn't hit it and tried to kick it outside and did not work out well for him. Now Eli Manning looking long for Brandon Marshall, the newly acquired free agent from the New York Jets, and it winds up getting picked off there by William Gay. Now it's Ben Roethlisberger hitting Eli Rogers on the right sideline for a 17-yard gain. That's his first completed pass of the game so far. We now go to Ben Roethlisberger on the play action, drops back, rolls right, throws across his body, and who is it there? Jonathan Casillas, who bats that ball away. Now we move on to 3rd down and 10. The Giants are showing blitz here, and they wound up blitzing here, the nickel blitz here, and Ben Roethlisberger throws a screen pass, which is a good call on this blitz, especially it's a screen on the right side of the blitz, on the same side as the blitz, and it still does not work, and the Steelers punt it. Eli Manning hits Evan Ingram for a 2nd reception and a spin move for the 1st down on William Gay. Great job there by the rookie Evan Ingram. We now move on. Eli looking downfield for Odell Beckham Jr. on the dig route, makes the reception for a 1st down and more to the 36-yard line. Giants moving down the field. Paul Perkins now gets his best carry of the day. That's a gain of 9. Eli Manning drops back, and he's from the gun a lot now. This Christopher Royal head coach loves these play calls from the gun. He's taking over offensive play calls instead of the offensive coordinator. And Eli Manning looking downfield again, intended for Brandon Marshall, and that was completely off the mark, almost intercepted. We now move on as the Giants tack on a field goal by rookie kicker Aldrich Rosas, and there again, Dalvin Tomlinson having himself a great debut, second-round pick out of Alabama. Eli Manning audibles at the line, drops back, and is later sacked by Cameron Hayward. And there's an injury timeout, but it is not Eli Manning that is hurt. Ben Roethlisberger counter. Le'Veon Bell finds a hole in the B gap straight up the field and is tackled by the secondary players Valentino Blake. We now move on to the second quarter, and it's rookie quarterback Davis Webb under center as he drops back and throws to an open Kevin Norwood on the slant. Davis Webb will be playing the second quarter, trying to play better competition as he throws deep for Tavares King. And what a throw that was, and what a catch that was on the fade. As we look here, Davis Webb drops back. He sees an open Tavares King, clearly beats his man in the slot. And Tavares King, what a good grab there on Cody Sensabaugh, who used to play for the Giants. As Davis Webb drops back, has some poise in the pocket here, rolls to the right, and just throws it away. Thankfully not intercepted, and thankfully not sacked there. Another injury, but this time it's on a Steelers player. As Davis Webb on 2nd and 10, draw for Paul Perkins, who has an open field there and runs for a 10-yard gain. Paul Perkins now averaging 3.2 yards per carry. Here's Orleans Darkwa, and makes a move to the left side, getting a block by Will Tye, and that's a touchdown for Orleans Darkwa, his first touchdown of the preseason, first touchdown of the 2017 season. And we see that beautiful block by Will Tye, who's not known as a blocking tight end, but made a great block there. Orleans Darkwa recognized that and got into the end zone. Here's another rookie quarterback. This is Joshua Dobbs out of Tennessee, who makes an amazing throw, to say the least, across his body to Sammy Coates. And unfortunately, it's not much of a huge gain, but here's Josh Dobbs, handoff to another rookie. That's James Conner, rookie out of Pittsburgh, as Corbin Bryant, another defensive tackle, trying to make the active roster. And it's a good competition there at defensive tackle, along with the rookie Dalvin Tomlinson, who's been making plays so far. And there's Robert Thomas and Jay Bromley, former third-round pick of the New York Giants. As we see there, Darius Hayward-Bay beating his man on the left sideline and gets a first down. Joshua Dobbs handoff to Davis on the counter, and not much there. Another tackle for loss by Corbin Bryant. That's his third of the day already. Joshua Dobbs pressured in the pocket, and he is sacked by Dalvin Tomlinson. Look at the competition we have here at defensive tackle. We have some great competition so far, and they're proving that just in that drive alone. They proved it. As Davis Webb on his drive throws a slant to Dwayne Harris, and he loves throwing these slants, and he's pretty good at it, Davis Webb is, as he has time in the pocket to throw deep, and he finds his man Tavares King, who makes another 30-plus yard reception. Tavares King is really making a case to get on this roster once again for the Giants as a clear number 4 wide receiver at least. He's going to be making some plays, and hopefully in the regular season, as the Giants do nothing there on their drive. And we now move on to the Pittsburgh Steelers on 3rd and 13 from the 23. From the gun, Davis to the right side. Josh Dobbs is sacked again. And who is it? Dalvin Tomlinson, who is just unmatched in his rookie debut in the NFL. And there's Tavares King, who makes a move on his defender for a first down. That was a 5-wide formation. Another 5-wide formation for Davis Webb, who had time in the pocket as he hits Will Tye, who's trying to make this roster as a tight end. There's a screen, a wide receiver screen for Tavares King. Tries making a move and doesn't get anything there as he fails to accelerate fast enough. As Davis Webb hurries up his guys 5 wide once again, trying to catch the defense off balance. As he audibles at the line, Davis Webb, another clear pocket here. What is he going to do? He's going to run for a first down, and he does. escaping defenders for a first down and more. That's an 11-yard gain for Davis Webb, and Christopher Royal, the rookie head coach for the Giants, is pretty happy about that, as the Giants offensive line playing pretty well as he finds Will Tye on the out route. That's a first down as the Giants call timeout in the 2-minute drill, trying to get a score in before halftime. Davis Webb looking long. Again, another deep play. This time it's Kevin Norwood on the sluggo route. That's a 30-yard reception. Davis Webb having some clear deep ball accuracy in his time playing here, as he's sacked by number 54 of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Davis Webb on 2nd and 18. Orleans Darkwa is the back. Plenty of time in the pocket as he finds Dwayne Harris open on the dig route to the 4-yard line. With 10 seconds left to go in the half, the Giants call a timeout. And what are they going to do here? They're going to try to get a touchdown here for the rookie quarterback. See what he's got as he gets sacked, and the Giants ran out of timeouts. That's bad clock management by the rookie head coach. He was trying to get Davis Webb an opportunity at a touchdown, and the Giants come up short, but not come up short in the scoreboard overall, as the Giants dominating this first half so far. 13-0 as the Giants and the Steelers get back to the locker rooms, find themselves a better game plan. As we look at the halftime stats, the Giants are clearly favored to win this game. Basically 53 passing yards for the Pittsburgh Steelers, 226 for the Giants. They are rolling in the pass game and the run game. Wayne Gallman, rookie 4th-round pick, running back out of Clemson, gets some great blocks and takes it to the house. That's a 79-yard run on his 2nd carry of his career as a New York Giant. Look at his great pull block by Adam Geddes, and look at this great downfield blocking by Will Tye again, and Jessamine Dunker, undrafted free agent that we picked up. And Wayne Gallman finds his open holes with some great vision and gets the 79-yard touchdown. 20-0. Giants are on top in the 3rd quarter. It's 3rd and goal for the Pittsburgh Steelers at the 3-yard line. Josh Dobbs hands off to James Conner. And I don't know what the Giants defense was thinking there. You got to think the A-gap with a bruising back like James Conner. Another carry for Wayne Gallman. And these offensive linemen must love themselves some Wayne Gallman, because every time he touches the ball, he really doesn't need to do much. Another great run by Wayne Gallman with the help of his offensive line and company. And Wayne Gallman on 4 rushes already has 99 yards. We now move on to 3rd down and 10. Geno Smith is in the game. Free agent pickup from the Jets as he tries to find Will Tye. And Will Tye doesn't make the catch. That's Ty's 2nd drop of the game. From his own end zone, it's Josh Dobbs to Xavier Grimble, formerly of the New York Giants. Finds him for the first down off the play action. Great play action by Josh Dobbs. You see that beautiful catch there, tackled by Darian Thompson. Dobbs looks to his right, and he is sacked by Romeo Okwara, who is coming in as the swing defensive end for the New York Giants. The Giants are pretty happy with what they have as depth-wise for defensive end, as Geno Smith on the rollout, a mobile quarterback Geno Smith is, finds Kevin Norwood with a 26-yard reception. That's Norwood's 2nd 25-plus catch of the game, as Wayne Gallman runs for another great run as he's down, and that's not good. Wayne Gallman really looking good so far in this preseason. Hopefully this is not severe, and they'll go to injury timeout. As we fast forward here to 3rd down and 2, Paul Perkins enters the game for the injured Wayne Gallman. He gets the first down, 12 rushes, 43 yards for Paul Perkins. Another screen here, and who is it? Shane Vereen, who makes a great catch, and another great move by Shane Vereen, who tries to get the first down and does the hardest 6 yards Shane Vereen has ever gotten in his life, but he did so just now. Handoff, Shane Vereen right up the middle on the inside zone from the gun for a touchdown. Chamberlain looking good here. He's also on the trade block. Josh Dobbs from the pistol. Tight end to the right side. Josh back. And it's intercepted by Eric Pinkins, who was converted to a linebacker. Used to be a safety, now converted to a linebacker. And great interception there. That's going to help his cause to make the roster. Sean Drawn, who is the last running back on this depth chart, makes a great move. And that's a 28-yard gain on his first rush. As we move on to the Pittsburgh Steelers drive, it's 4th down and 9 entering the 4th quarter. There's just 6 minutes left to go, and finds a wide open Juju Smith-Schuster, who is a second or third round pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Looking to make some plays for the Steelers, and he finds a first down late in the 4th quarter. Josh Dobbs finds an open Justin Hunter, who makes the catch for the touchdown. And this was not filmed, but Justin Hunter had like 4 drops in this game alone. So pretty good morally to get that catch there for the touchdown, as the Giants offensive line completely bullies the defensive line for the Steelers. And good run there by Sean Drawn. 4th and 11 for Josh Dobbs, as he finds Valentino Blake completely sleeping there. And just bad play by Valentino Blake there, and you see why he's one of our last cornerbacks on the roster, as I don't know what that linebacker was thinking there, but completely left wide open in the slot for the first down. Now on the 1-yard line, 5 wide formation for Josh Dobbs. Will he end this in a touchdown? He does, to shorten up the score. Garbage time touchdown there to Sammy Coates, as the Giants come out with the win, 32-22. And the score does not resemble how this game went. The Giants completely dominated this game. As we look at the rookie quarterback out of Cal, 10 out of 15, 177 yards, 66 completion percentage. No touchdowns, unfortunately, but this guy had himself a day at quarterback, and really looking like he must be the heir apparent for Eli Manning. As we look at the run game for the Giants, Paul Perkins leads the way in attempts, but not in yards. That goes to Wayne Gallman, who had 107 yards and a touchdown, 21.4 yards per carry. We look at Tavares King, who had 80 yards, and just a great performance by Tavares King. Very happy with King, Norwood, and Dwayne Harris when their names were called. A great outing for Evan Ingram. And the Giants allowed a couple sacks today, but nonetheless, that offensive line played great in the run game, and I'm pretty happy with that. Leading the way in tackles is Michael Hunter, the cornerback, another guy that's trying to make the roster. We look at the sacks here. We had like 3 or 4 sacks. Eric Pinkins had himself an interception, the only interception of the day. As we have a trade offer. Who are we going to trade Andrew Adams to? We look at our options. Jeremy Hill in a 7th round pick. That looks interesting. A 2019 1st round pick from the New York Jets. That is pretty good. But, you know, in the 2019 draft, you know, our team is looking good right now. We're not rebuilding right now. So I'm just gonna consider my other options here. We do need a running back. I know our running backs did look good here, but that was the preseason. And, with all that considered, I am going to take Jeremy Hill from the Cincinnati Bengals and that 7th round pick. I just think Jeremy Hill fits what we are trying to do here at the New York Giants. We want a power run game. Our best power runner right now is Orleans Darkwa, and say he doesn't stay healthy, we don't have the right backs to get it done. So trade is successful. We get Jeremy Hill for Andrew Adams, and look at what we did. We traded Paul Perkins to the Lions, who need a running back, and we got him for a 4th round pick. So we got him. I think we drafted Paul Perkins in the 5th round, so 4th or 5th. I believe he was a 5th round pick. So we got him for a 4th round pick, so not bad there. As we move on to the Cleveland Browns here at First Energy Stadium, the Giants traveling from their 1-0 start in the preseason, looking for another win here, as the Giants have a little problem on their hands. That defense for the Cleveland Browns does not look bad, especially that defensive line with guys like Jamie Collins, who's on the linebacker position, but definitely comes on the defensive line sometimes. Myles Garrett, the 1st overall pick in this year's draft. Danny Shelton. so on and so forth, as Cody Kessler is listed as the starter, and he has a beautiful throw, jump ball for second-year man, first round pick. That's Corey Coleman out of Baylor, who makes a great catch on Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. Cody Kessler drops back and is looking for his man on the curl route. That's Corey Coleman once again, but cannot make the catch. I believe that's Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie once again, or Eli Apple in coverage. As we look at this Giants defense, who's played very well. Rookie second-round pick Dalvin Tomlinson really fitting in that role as a second defensive tackle on that defensive line, as we did trade Andrew Adams, so Darian Thompson does get the start. Hopefully he impresses. Andrew Adams did make a couple great plays as playing, coming down from linebacker, as the linebackers are completely slipping there, as on the arrow route the running back is found for a first down and more. Cody Kessler handoff to Isaiah Crowell, who's an upcoming free agent this year, needs to impress this Browns front office, try to get a good contract going for the Cleveland Browns. Motion is Seth DeValve, and it's a power run to the right side of the field. The Giants aren't fooled whatsoever, and he's tackled for a loss. Jonathan Casillas, who's really coming on as a great run-stopping linebacker for us right now. Hopefully, he's getting older. We're going to have to find a replacement for Jonathan Casillas. And Eli Manning right there, completely off the mark on the slant route and almost throws an interception. And his accuracy is pretty questionable right now. We'll see how much he got in the tank. But if we look at this Giants offensive line, what the hell is Eric Flowers doing? I don't know. But he should be using those same hand techniques when he's blocking. But anyway, Jeremy Hill on his first carry. First down, 11-yard gain. And that's the type of running I'm looking for the Giants right now. I want a power runner. I want a guy that's going to go in between the tackles, not somebody that's going to hit the outside all the time, as Eli Manning finds Odell Beckham for an 18-yard gain. I formation for the Giants, as Giants are in a little confusion here with their guys. Eli trying to move his guys around. They're not listening, apparently. And 2 seconds on the play clock, as it's a handoff for Jeremy Hill. Another first down. That's an 8-yard gain. 3 rushes, 23 yards for Jeremy Hill. Under center once again, 2 tight ends set. Eli Manning on the rollout. He's looking for Will Tye, and Will Tye just teleports. I mean, just literally, look at, he just teleports on your screen, and he bails out Eli Manning there. A great toe tap drag swag for a first down as the Giants shift inside. Eli Manning dropped back, looking for Evan Ingram. One-on-one coverage on Jamie Collins, and it's incomplete. 3rd and inches. Orleans dark ball in the game, bunched to the right. Eli Manning under center, as Eli Manning's trying to shift his guys around, put Sterling Shepard to the outside, trying to distract that cornerback, as Orleans Darkwa tries to get a first down, and on inches cannot gain the first down. Giants out a field goal to tie it up 3-3, as Cody Kessler trying to get another drive going for the Browns, who have not been looking good so far in this preseason game. Seth DeValve, again, another power run, strong power run. Same thing that the Giants have seen earlier in the game. 3rd and 8 for Cody Kessler. Drops pretty far back, a good 10 yards back. Throws across his body to Eli Apple. It's intercepted. Eli Apple to the 10-5 touchdown. Nobody was catching him. First touchdown of the game is a pick 6 for former first-round pick Eli Apple. It's man coverage. Eli Apple in the flats. Baits that perfectly. Jumps right in front of the receiver, and it's an easy pickings touchdown for Eli Apple. Cody Kessler, 3rd down and 6, coming off that interception. Drops back, looks for David Njoku, and one of 3 first-round picks in this year's draft for the Cleveland Browns. Is a first down on Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, was in coverage there. Bunch to the right, Isaiah Crowell looks for a hole, and he's tackled by Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie and JPP. 3rd down and 5 in the pistol. Drops back, screen pass, JPP tackles him for a loss. That's a -3-yard loss for the Browns. It is 4th down. They are forced to punt it. The Giants' ensuing drive here, staying on the field, is Eli Manning playing most of this first quarter. Drops back in the play action. Finds Will Tye for a great gain there. That's a, I believe, 24-yard gain. Here's Jeremy Hill as the Giants stay in the I formation. Power roll run to the right side as Jeremy Hill tries trucking this defender. It does not work. He still is able to get a good amount of yardage there. Another handoff for Jeremy Hill. He's able to easily get this first down as the Giants offensive line just completely dominating this Cleveland Browns defensive line, just like the Pittsburgh Steelers. Another handoff for Jeremy Hill. Makes a move, trucks the defender, and gets another one for a touchdown. Jeremy Hill in his Giants debut. Wow. As we look at the sky cam, makes a move, trucks a defender, gets another one for a touchdown. Looking good, looking good. Jeremy Hill. Cody Kessler does not know what he's doing, as Olivier Vernon is not having that. Matches up speed with Cody Kessler, and he is sacked by Darian Thompson and Olivier Vernon. Is the end of the first quarter. Giants are dominating 17-3 with a score by Jeremy Hill and Eli Apple. As we move on to the second quarter. Beginning of the second quarter, bunch to the left side, gun formation for Cody Kessler. Finds a wide open Josh Gordon, who we have not seen so far in this preseason. Been suspended a long time, and now he's coming back playing in this preseason. I formation, play action for Cody Kessler. Runs to the right side, and he is sacked by Jason Pierre-Paul, as these Giants defensive linemen are not allowing the quarterbacks to get out the pocket, and it's pretty amazing to see. Keenan Robinson not having it at the middle linebacker position, stopping the run in the A-gap. Play action for Eli Manning. Looking long for Brennan Marshall. Can he complete the pass? He does. That's a 40-yard gain for Brennan Marshall, who they could not have connected in last game. They were not able to connect in last game, but they do here. And that's a first down for Orleans Darkwa. As we move on to 3rd down and 14 for the Browns. Nothing happened on that Giants drive. 3rd down and 14. Throws across his body once again. Cody Kessler just does not learn, but it is complete for Josh Gordon. And the pistol here with the tight end in the backfield. Cody Kessler finds David Njoku. Another sideline catch for David Njoku, who is completely dominating this Giants defense so far. David Njoku is. Eli Manning finds Brendan Marshall for a great reception there on the drive route, and was able to get a first down and more, completely defeating his defender there. Move to the Orleans Darkwa run here from the 34-yard line. Makes a move, and he's able to get some yardage there. It's 7-yard gain. 2nd down and 3. Another handoff. It's a wham and a great offensive. Look at this. Orleans Darkwa almost breaks away for a touchdown, but just couldn't get there. It had one man to beat and was tackled by that one man. Another pass play from the same formation. Eli Manning looking, and he is sacked by Myles Garrett, who gets his 2nd sack of this game. Myles Garrett, number 1 overall pick in this year's draft, is Shane Vereen, who gets his turn in this preseason, who had a pretty impressive preseason last game for a 9-yard gain. Geno Smith in this game this time. Tavares King on the screen, who had a great screen last game, has a great screen this game, and is tackled by the Browns cornerback for a first down. Geno Smith under center. Looks for a Will Tye, who had to actually try to catch that ball. It was inaccurately thrown, but it was in stride, as Will Tye gets a first down and more, who is impressing in this preseason. His name has been called a couple times this preseason. He's answered. And Tavares King on the slant for a touchdown. Geno Smith, perfectly thrown pass right over the Browns defender, as we look at the end zone cam, and it's a great pass for Tavares King, as the Giants get another drive here, and it's intercepted by Ed Reynolds, the safety. He tries to return this pass, and they take over on the 23-yard line. Cody Parkey adds a field goal for the Browns. And here it is, another screen for Shane Vereen. Pretty much what he's on this roster for. He makes 2 defenders miss with the same juke That's a two birds, one stone type of move right there. And that's a 26-yard run. Geno Smith, 3 tight end set. And it's Orleans Darkwa with a great move. And he runs in for a touchdown. That's a 21-yard touchdown on the 3rd and 9. This Giants offense not scared of running the ball this year. They've made a lot of improvements. And it's showing here. Off the play action. And Deshaun Kaiser throws on his back foot. Throws a dot to his receiver for a first down. And that was just a great play by the Browns. One of their only great plays in this game so far. We move on to the 4th quarter. Deshaun Kaiser in the pocket. Doesn't find anybody open. And he is sacked by Devin Taylor and Dalvin Tomlinson in company. So Deshaun Kaiser throws in double coverage. And it's intercepted by Michael Hunter. Can we get another pick 6? Only got one man to beat in Deshaun Kaiser, and he will not be tackled. That is Michael Hunter with his first pick 6 of the preseason. That's the 2nd pick 6 of this game for the New York Giants. And what a great interception there from Michael Hunter, who's trying to make this roster. Deshaun Kaiser once again, right after intercepted again. This time, Ryan Murphy, the rookie cornerback / safety, gets his own pick 6. Deshaun Kaiser looking like the Oprah of pick 6s right now. You get a pick 6. Ryan Murphy, you get a pick 6. And he takes it to the house. The Giants just dominating on defense. Cleveland having no chance. 45-6 here in the early 4th quarter. Deshaun Kaiser just tries lateraling it back to his running back, just not looking to Duke Johnson. This is a weird play here. Check this out here. As Deshaun Kaiser is injured here. Will he come back on the field? I don't know. But as we look at it in the replay here, Deshaun Kaiser tries pitching it back. Doesn't see Devin Taylor there. Devin Taylor doesn't see the ball either, apparently. And Duke Johnson is able to recover. That's pretty much how this game is going for the Browns. Davis Webb enters the game to play the final minutes of the 4th quarter. First down and 10 from the 20-yard line as he drops back here. 3 tight end set as he looks for his running back, Orleans Darkwa, and it's incomplete there. Underthrown as he was trying to throw on the run there. There we go. Davis Webb in the gun. Throws another slant. Davis Webb loves these slants. It was audible to a slant. Finds Roger Lewis for the first down. First down and 10 from the 36. Davis Webb, quick out route to Jarrell Adams, former 6th-round pick of the Giants, as he finds Jarrell Adams once again on a 2nd down and 6 to the 8-yard line. Davis Webb again impressing with the very little time he's been playing so far. And bunch formation to the right side. Another drop back. Another pass for Davis Webb as he is sacked. And no, he is not sacked. He found a way to get off that sack by Desmond Bryant. Runs for a 6-yard gain. And Davis Webb looking great. 4th down and goal. The Giants choose not to get a field goal. Want to see what Davis Webb has. Finds a wide open Travis Rudolph for a touchdown. Travis Rudolph trying to fight on this roster from Florida State. And that is the end of that. The Browns score a garbage time touchdown. And, you know, the Giants' quarterback play right now is looking decent. Eli Manning, 5 of 10. Didn't really play much. Didn't really pass much. But when he did, he had some incompletions. But, you know, I'm not worried about it going into the regular season. Or Davis Webb is just exciting Giants fans everywhere for when he is going to get to play. And, you know, what his future will be with the New York Giants. As far as the running game goes, Jeremy Hill it just looks like a great move by the Giants front office. And, you know, him and Orleans Darkwa are just going to be a great 1-2 punch this season. Wayne Gallman, we will be getting back at week 2 of the regular season. So we'll be without him for quite a while. We're going to have to deal without him. And one thing I didn't record too, why you see 52 when I ended at 45, when the Giants had 45 points. Jadar Johnson, rookie safety, also had a pick 6. So, I mean, like I said, showing, you know, the Browns were just giving out pick 6s everywhere. So that's 4 pick 6s in this game. I guess I deleted it by accident, but Jadar Johnson also had himself an interception. So, with all that being said, the Giants are looking good going into the last final 2 preseason games of the 2017 season. Hopefully, the Giants stay healthy and, they go into the preseason with minimal injuries and hopefully get on themselves a run for a Super Bowl. As the Giants are going to be facing the Jets for the Snooping Bowl. And with all that being said, let me know